In case you've been living under a rock, Leatherman released their third garage product recently. Well, quite a while, actually like a month ago or so. Anyway, I'm just now finally getting around to putting together kind of a couple of my thoughts on the knife. The first two products I believe were really good. The first one was Mr. Crunch, which has a very strange plier head and is based on the free P4 platform, as well as the second one, which was called Dark Side, which is a fancier version of the Charge, where they've put a fancy coating on it and also has a new type of pliers. Anyway, this is the third release, which I would say is definitely the weakest of the three. Don't get me wrong, it's neat, and I'm glad that I got it, but it's nowhere near as cool as the other two. Okay. So the first thing I'd like to get into is just how the blades change, which if you look right here, there's, by the way, it came with an extra the little screwdriver from the Charge and stuff for you to be able to change everything out. If you look, there's actually two screws. There's the main one, and there's a little tiny one right here. That little tiny one actually stays with the blade, and you're never supposed to take it out. You just kind of loosen it. So you go like that, and just do like one turn. And then I'm going to put the same bit into the other one, and I'm kind of pressing on the back side. Come on. Focus, you stupid phone. Well, anyway, I've started it, so that's all you have to do. I'm pressing on the back with my other finger. Anyway, then that comes out, and then you have the little matching washer on the other side. Then if you have it loose enough, which I don't, you can take the blade out. Anyway, then you take the sheep's foot, sheep's claw, whatever it's called, slip it in, and boom. And then you can put, I'm going to do it backwards. I don't think it matters. Put that little, it's not too bad to do, but it is somewhat difficult to do from behind a camera. Okay, I'm just going to get it finger tight for now. Okay, yeah. Then you can tighten everything back up. Okay, now you have the blade switch. Now if you look, it doesn't feel weak. It doesn't feel like there's much flex. It's a remarkably strong fitting, well-fitted connection. Not perfect, but for an exchangeable blade, I guess it's fine. Kind of a bizarre thing, but whatever. It was an experiment. Okay, now to go on to the lock. The first thing I heard a lot of people say was this knife really reminded them of a Benchmade. And I can see why. The handle and the lock are both quite similar. They also have very similar feels in the hand, and they both kind of have a very similar button lock. One thing I will say though, you can tell that this is on bearings. It's stupidly smooth. Like you can just kind of almost get it to drop around. It's a brilliant little knife. Which you can flip by holding the lock, and boom. Now, can you do that with this one? A lot of people are like, oh, it's got a terrible lockup and it's bad and there's the detention is so hard. But let's see if I can actually do this on my first try. You actually can flick it open. We're going to try that again. You have to let go of it or it kind of pops back. Well, anyway, it is possible, and it even works sort of well when you're not trying to do it behind a camera. Anyway, that's all I have to say today. Have a good day, everyone.